Welcome to another informative video from the Relationship Recipe. If you find this video helpful, hit the like button, drop a comment, or follow us. Also, we'd love to see you at our blog at therelationshiprecipe.com for more in-depth relationship and lifestyle articles. Most of us women have had to deal with a creep, whether it be at work, out in public, or on a blind date at some point or another. But how can we spot and avoid them? The term creepy men encompasses a broad spectrum of behaviors, from subtle discomfort to outright fear. While the definition itself is subjective, it generally refers to men who engage in behaviors that make others feel unsafe, uncomfortable, or violated. How do men end up being creepy? There are several factors that can contribute to creepy behavior in men. These can include lack of social awareness. Some men may not be able to accurately read social cues and misinterpret signals from others. Entitlement. A sense of entitlement can lead men to believe they are entitled to attention or affection, regardless of how it is received. Misogyny. Deep-seated negative attitudes towards women can manifest in behavior that is disrespectful and demeaning. Lack of empathy. An inability to understand the feelings and experiences of others can lead to insensitive and hurtful behavior. Exposure to harmful media. Consuming media that portrays women as objects or reinforces negative stereotypes can shape unhealthy attitudes and behaviors. What triggers creepy behavior in men? Feeling rejected. Rejection can trigger feelings of anger, frustration, and a desire for control, which can manifest in harassing or stalking behavior. Alcohol and drug use. Substance use can impair judgment and lower inhibitions, leading to behavior that the person would not engage in otherwise. Mental health issues. Underlying mental health conditions, such as anxiety or personality disorders, can contribute to inappropriate social interactions. What are examples of sketchy things creepy men do? 1. Unwanted staring, though seemingly innocuous, can have a profound negative impact on the target, causing discomfort, anxiety, and even fear. This behavior violates personal space, objectifies and dehumanizes, and creates an intimidating power imbalance. 2. Overstepping personal boundaries and invading physical space is another common manifestation of creepy behavior in men. This can range from subtle actions like lingering too close in conversation or brushing past someone unnecessarily, to more overt violations like cornering someone in a room or touching them without consent. 3. Making inappropriate or sexually suggestive comments ranks high on the list of creepy male behaviors, often leaving individuals feeling uncomfortable, objectified, and even violated. These comments can range from crude jokes and unwanted compliments to lewd remarks and explicit propositions. 4. Following someone without their knowledge or consent is perhaps one of the most chilling and unsettling forms of creepy behavior exhibited by men. This action not only violates a woman's privacy, but also instills a profound sense of fear and vulnerability. It sends a clear message that the follower is disregarding the target's right to feel safe and secure, effectively dismantling their sense of control and autonomy. 5. Asking intrusive or personal questions is a subtle yet insidious form of creepy behavior that can leave individuals feeling uncomfortable, pressured, and even violated. These questions often delve into private matters like relationships, family life, or financial status, topics that are not appropriate for casual conversation and often exceed the level of intimacy established in the situation. 6. Ignoring or dismissing someone's discomfort is perhaps the most insidious and harmful aspect of creepy behavior in men. By refusing to acknowledge the impact their actions have on others, men perpetuate a culture of disregard and disrespect, essentially dismissing the feelings and experiences of those they interact with. 7. Using manipulative tactics to gain attention or affection is a particularly insidious form of creepy behavior, as it preys on the victim's emotional vulnerabilities and desire for connection. These tactics can range from guilt-tripping and emotional blackmail to feigned vulnerability and exaggerated flattery. 8. Making suggestive gestures or unwanted advances is a blatant violation of personal space and boundaries, leaving women feeling uncomfortable, objectified, and even violated. These actions, ranging from lewd gestures and suggestive stares to unsolicited touching and inappropriate advances, disregard the target's right to bodily autonomy and consent. They often serve as an extension of the male gaze, objectifying individuals and reducing them to mere objects of desire. 9. Trying to control or dominate someone represents a dangerous escalation in creep factor behavior, revealing a deeper-seated desire for power and manipulation. This can manifest in various ways, from dictating someone's actions and decisions to isolating them from friends and family, all in an attempt to exert control and assert dominance. 10. Threatening or intimidating behavior represents the most dangerous and unacceptable form of creepy behavior, often escalating from previous transgressions and culminating in deliberate actions designed to instill fear and control. This can range from verbal threats and veiled warnings to physical aggression and stalking, all aimed at silencing the victim and forcing them into submission. 11. Spreading rumors or gossip about someone is not only a harmful and hurtful act, but also a form of creepy behavior in men. This manipulative tactic aims to damage someone's reputation, social standing, and relationships, often through fabricated or exaggerated information. 12. Taking unwanted pictures or videos is a particularly insidious form of creepy behavior, as it violates a woman's privacy in a profound way, and can leave them feeling exposed, violated, and even threatened. This behavior can range from surreptitiously snapping photos without consent to recording unsuspecting women in public spaces, or even invading their personal spaces to capture images or videos. 13. In the digital age, technology has unfortunately become a potent tool for creepy behavior in men, enabling them to stalk and harass women with an alarming degree of ease and anonymity. This can manifest in various ways, from incessant messaging and unwanted calls to online stalking, monitoring activity on social media platforms, and even the use of spyware to track movements and access personal information. By leveraging technology, men can invade someone's personal space, exert undue control, and create a constant sense of fear and vulnerability. 14. Exposing oneself or engaging in indecent behavior represents the most blatant and unacceptable form of creepy behavior, violating not only personal boundaries, but also societal norms and legal codes. This egregious act, motivated by a perverse sense of entitlement and disregard for others' well-being, can have profoundly traumatic consequences for the victim. The emotional impact can range from intense fear and disgust to long-term anxiety and post-traumatic stress disorder. This behavior not only infringes upon the victim's right to safety and security, but also undermines their sense of agency and control. 15. As the most extreme form of creepy behavior, using physical violence or force against a woman shatters all boundaries and inflicts profound physical and emotional harm. Driven by aggression, anger, and a desire for control, men who engage in this behavior disregard the victim's right to bodily autonomy and safety, often leaving them with lasting physical injuries and deep emotional trauma. The impact of physical violence extends far beyond the immediate incident, often leading to post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, depression, and a sense of constant fear and vulnerability. How do you get rid of a creep? If you encounter a creepy man, it's important to prioritize your safety and well-being. Here are some strategies you can use that may depend on the situation you are in. Set boundaries. Clearly and firmly communicate what you are and are not comfortable with. Trust your gut. If something feels off, don't ignore it. Remove yourself from the situation and seek help if necessary. Document and report. If the behavior is persistent or threatening, document the incidents and report them to authorities. Surround yourself with support. Let friends, family, and colleagues know what you're experiencing and seek their support. So ladies, listen to your gut. Even though you may have read him wrong, your safety is first and foremost and miles above his butt-hurt ego. Many women are so sensitive to the other person's feelings that sometimes we sacrifice our safety for it. What a terrible trade-off. Obviously, a creep isn't going to care about your feelings, or they wouldn't be one. Listen to your gut. Even if it's wrong, so what? It is also right more times than not, so don't take your chances. Just remove yourself from the situation ASAP. This concludes another enlightening relationship video. For more in-depth relationship articles, head over to therelationshiprecipe.com and join our community. Bye for now.